There's a quest line. Side story. It's for bears. Hey, you over there, stop. A bellowing shout roars the alley, causing you to stop for a moment, and the ward sign reading PubSec Model Street. For 6th Street appears before you. You'll muster up the courage needed to stand up to any thug. Sorry for stopping you so suddenly. We're just two brothers looking for help. Our big sister has gone missing around here, so we've been waiting here at this corner, hoping someone might have seen her. We haven't introduced ourselves. I'm Victor, and this is my younger brother, Mark. My older brother is Victor, and his younger brother, Mark. Our big sister, she whimpers. She. So, who's your big sister? What's your big sister look like? She actually hangs around 6th Street, but we haven't been able to find her these past few days when we come to visit. We're so worried we came up with this stupid idea of camping at this corner. Our big sister, she may be petite, but she has a lot of courage packed into her small body. If it weren't for her stepping in back then, we would have. She has bold stripes and sharp eyes. Must sound a little rude to say this, but her fur is very smooth. The pattern of her coat is like, and the colors are like this. Her tail, when she's unhappy, she'll flick her tail around. And we're describing the more she sounds like Cookie, one of 6th Street's regular alley cats. A fan of dried fish too? Yes! You wouldn't happen to know her, would you, Mark? I think we've got the right person. We'll find Big Sister soon. I saw her just a couple of days ago. She's not lost, she hasn't moved away, that's great news, Victor. You have any idea where she could be now? Let's split up and check the places she usually hangs out. Here and here and here. As soon as you finished talking, the brothers could no longer contain their urgency. They split up to search for Cookie, their big sister. Locate Cookie. The figure searched near the garbage bin on the street corner was powerfully built Victor. Does it seem to be here? Cookie likes to sunbathe here. She sees the spot as her own private beach. On closer inspection, you discover several strands of black and white cat fur stuck in the top of the dumpster. Hey, the gloomy weather has kept Cookie hidden today. Let's go look somewhere else. Victor scratches his bare head as he leaves. Mark peeking around by the truck adds 141. Not here. Right before dusk, can you usually find Cookie taking a nap inside the convenience store owner's car? We probably missed her unusual nap time today. Let's go look somewhere else. I have the finest sister. Mark cuts a lonely figurine as he leaves. Meow meow. Cookie sits elegantly at the entrance of the alleyway, majestically welcoming the love and affection of the two brothers before her. Sis, where have you been these past few days? Mark and I couldn't find you anywhere. Sis, we missed you so much. Meow. Makes me sounding confused and a little distant to what a heartless kitty. Big sister, sis, don't you recognize this? I'm your younger brother, Victor, and this is your little brother, Mark. Has you forgotten about us? I get the reason we couldn't find her in these past days is because she was intentionally avoiding us. She doesn't want to see us? How could that be? We are her sworn brothers. You must be mad at us still for losing that. What did you lose? Took our call off a few days ago to clean it. Oh god. We lost it while working in the hollow. We didn't recognize it until we got out. Right now I can't find the way back into the hollow, and the association won't take such a trivial commission. Is it a special collar? Really special collar, it's just a bit of catnip on it. She loves that stuff, plus it has a cute little bell on it. Apparently it's a token of our sworn bond with her. It's one of a kind of the world commemorating our sibling love. Meow? Cookie Roller is having uninterested in the brothers' conversation. Victor, who has been paying close attention to Cookie's each and every move, is growing increasingly depressed. Victor, what do we do now? We gotta get back to the token and earn her forgiveness. There's only one way. The only way, what are you saying? That's right, we have to go to the website, post a commission, and I'll do whatever it takes no matter the cost. As long as the three of us can restore our bond. That's right, brother, whatever it takes. He says we need to have some private time to sort out our sibling issue. Thank you so much for your help today. The two brothers, two brother bears, Mark and Victor, huddle together and take out their phones, seemingly discussing some secret matter. Okay. Well, at least that's done. Done in quotes. Alright, Chalky Devil, what are you doing? There's so many bamboo on the street. Just as I suspected. You're here. I heard the familiar duel again. Hey you, yeah, you, all three of you. Got surrounded, prepare for an honorable duel. Only by dueling me, fair and square, you might have a chance to survive my wrath. What scarf? What candy? What helicopter? Don't end on me. Don't try to dodge my duel by making weird noises like that. I don't understand your weird language. You don't understand bamboo language? I can't really blame Chalk if any, or Chalky if anything. It's all my fault. It's all because I'm a noob trainer. What app did you install on it? Oh, you're playing Pokemon Go. I'm sad now. Okay. We heard Laying a Bamboo. It's the indie game that's gone viral on internet recently. You install the app on your phone, your Bamboo, and then you have register your Bamboo and battle other opponents in Lob. I'm Racing. I went to become the champion of Laying a Bamboo, so I collect Bamboo, fight opponents, earn EXP, learn more skills, and that'll defeat the current champion of the league. That was the plan, but soon after I installed the app on my Chalky, it started acting up and being all grumpy and disobedient. Its language model got all messed up, and it's developed a habit of picking fights with other Bamboo. Those rude comments are because it learned a new skill called Provoke Level 10 when it leveled up. I control it to some extent using my command panel, but as soon as it meets another Bamboo on the street, it loses control. You know what happens next? I saw the players on the internet and they were like, if your Bamboo's level is too high, it'll start ignoring your commands. It's a feature, not a bug. In other words, Chalky has gone wild because I'm a trash trainer. Why don't you raise your trainer level? Well, I want to level up. They'll have to win more matches in the league with Chalky. I'll win some matches then. But Chalky won't listen to my commands. How can we win if Chalky doesn't even listen to me? Got to raise my level to make Chalky obey again. Just raise your trainer level. Just go and win some matches. Racing makes a here we go again face and quickly follows Chalky. So now the question is, where are they going? Because I do not know. There they are. Welcome to my restaurant. What kind of noodles would you like? Rare red Bamboo detected, presumed to be boss level. Duel, requesting a duel. What Bamboo? Me? Hey, look at me. I'm a noodle chef. Information updated. Noodle Boo detected. Time to duel. What? Whose Bamboo is this anyway? So rude. Let's duel, Noodle Boo. Watch as I use my crocodile death roll to rip off your proud bear. Raisin mashes a button on his phone to stop Chalky Devil from saying anything more unhinged. I'm sorry, my Bamboo was infected. I caught some nasty virus. It's not usually like this, I swear. Oh, well, my goal is to make every customer happy. I won't tolerate those who don't respect the noodles. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. We're leaving now. That Noodle Bowl has psychic skills that attract trainers. My master's trainer level is too low to resist it. Actually, let's fight in the league. Remember he's your master? He took long enough to remember he's your master. What, you mean going to a tournament to raise my level? Are you willing to fight under my command? Of course, trainer, you're my weakness. Let's work on leveling up your trainer level and developing your defense against psychic attacks. Then we'll win the championships. We'll make a comeback and defeat the Noodle Boo. Yikes, dude. I have become sentient and understand that you, Master, are the weakness. The weakest league. Sure thing, no problem. Train me hard. I will train you hard and we will defeat that Noodle Boo. I will train you hard and you'll defeat that Noodle Boo. The duo with their trainer Bamboo relationship reversed. Shouted their slogans loud and leave. Unless you don't chop fierce roar, don't ever come back. Think of Bamboo, while it sounded a little sus, there's a lot of information about Bamboo battles. Perhaps you should check it out sometime. Oh, to be a Bamboo master. Investigation. Participant in the League of Bamboo. Schedule has been updated, master. Great. Just what I wanted. Hello, Hannah. I'm doing alright. That's going to be on there for a bit, isn't it? There's new stories. Mission for... God. The Witch? Iron Witch. Level 35. Begin agent story. Requires... Recommend electric ice. Are you about to intermission storytelling? Sure. One day, Fairly Silent reports an email from Grace, the head technician at Bellabog Industries. The email is about an important commission and requires Phaethon's help. From the tone of Grace's message, it sounds quite urgent. They're at the entrance of Brant Street construction site. Hello there, this area is currently under construction. Only staff members can enter. I'm here for Grace. Looking for Grace? I don't think I've been told there are any guests coming today. Just a moment, let me contact her. The conveyor worker turns to face the construction site and takes a deep breath. Then, Grace! Are you expecting any guests? A moment, a familiar figure quickly approached the gate. Hello, Grace. Open the door. Oh. Remember who the person looks like. There's an important partner of Bellabog. If you ever see her in the future, you can just let her in. You're finally here. I'm sorry, but I need to take this call. I'll be waiting for you on the high rack. Finally going up to the high rack? Grace leaves the entrance in a hurry. The guard bearer opened the door respectfully and gestured to welcome her. We're in the middle of our company lunch. I feel a little awkward in this situation. I'm going to leave. There are changes to the plan? About a collaboration plan. Grace seems to be on the phone. Wait in silence. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. I'll be done soon. New partners? What do you mean? Got it. So we have all to... we all have to bid for it, right? Sure, let's keep in touch. Sorry for the wait. It's okay.
Hey! It's been quite a while. Last time we met was when you helped us with our runaway heavy machinery, right?
Yeah. It's been ages. It feels like it's been ages.
It's been ages, Grace.
How have you been these days? Isn't it tough working all those commissions? You have to take good care of yourself. No overtime, you hear me?
Grace, when you become so considerate. Thanks, Grace. You too.
Thanks, Grace. You too.
Actually, every time I see you, I find it incredibly soothing. This might seem a bit out of the blue, but can I please have a hug?
Why? Oh, hang on, let me get in the right frame of mind for that. Maybe just a little one?
Maybe just a little one.
Sorry, I can't help it.
You'll never know if the hug you would have been as warm and gentle as you'd imagine. Instead, you get to hear your sibling's familiar voice.
You can open your eyes, Belle. Grace is hugging Eos.
Oh. I understand now.
This round little body, these dangly ears. Its hardware's been modified, right? It's mechanical inside, but so soft and fluffy at the same time. It's a crime to be so cute. I love it so much.
So she was talking to Eos the whole time. No wonder she asked us to bring it. Still the same, always preferring machines to people.
Huh? Oh, the other proxy is here too. Hello there.
Hi, Grace. No offense. Here's a tissue. We'd rather keep Eos's head saliva-free.
Okay. Everyone's here then. Let's get down to business. Once we finish discussing commission details, you can pet it some more.
Let's talk about the details first. You'll get to pet it some more later.
Sorry about that. I let my work habits take over. As for the commission... Hey! Don't you run away, little one!
Seeing his chance, Eos escapes from Grace's arms while she's distracted and races back to its real master.
Happiness is always fleeting. Forget it. Let's get back to the commission then. So that time we dealt with the runaway machinery I mentioned a bit ago, thanks to Phaethon, Bellabog eliminated the potential threat to the project. My sweet our president also got to let go of some emotional baggage. So it was a really positive outcome overall.
It was.
But if we instead turn our gaze to the company's balance sheet, We've actually suffered heavy losses.
That's unfortunate.
I see. Although Bell managed to get all 3 machines back, that monster showed up out of nowhere and absorbed them all.
They did.
Yup. We, ended up losing the 3 machines originally allocated to the project. And despite unexpectedly retrieving the prototype, we haven't been able to put it to practical use yet.
Is it still operating though?
So, to make up for the loss of those children, Belobog Industries has agreed to cooperate with the industry leader 3 Gates Corp on a small project. We'll provide some technical documents in exchange for some of their heavy machinery assets. And for this commission, we'll also need your support in awakening the prototype's logic core, which contains the data we want to exchange.
What about that call just now?
What about that call just now?
That's someone from 3 Gates saying that another company's also looking to partner up with them. They'll probably end up using the one offering higher technological value. It's no big deal. Anyway, the ins and outs of this commission are all there. We'll go along with your preferred style of cooperation. We're counting on you, Phaethon.
You say that with
It
a
is.
straight face, but
I know
you're
it's a
already
game I was
reaching out
looking
to
forward
beg
to
Eos.
because I wasn't a fan of open world, and having it be zone based is perfect for me. Because most games nowadays are just open world and just see how far you can go. I'm like, but now I can just have these little zones to play around with and just deal massive damage. So. Mission! Grace's Frankenstein. Awaken the prototype's logic core. Okay. Fast travel? Fast travel to random play. Commission story. Grace's Frankenstein. Values Grace. We are going to add Ellen.
What a bother.
I'm gonna add Sokaku.
Is food included?
Hello, little man.
The prototype's logic core is old and uses a ton of energy. So, I've retrofitted this kid with an ether storage battery. I need your help gathering enough energy for it.
Okay.
I'll flag any energy-carrying etheric material. All good? I'm counting on you. Whoa! That little guy up ahead! Is that child just wandering around in the hollow?
Might as well save him.
Master, a small, obsolete transport vehicle has been discovered. The routing information in its core database will be useful in expanding possible exploration paths.
Which we'll probably need. Grace effortlessly retrieves her tools from her belt and begins examining the machinery, soon locating the data storage. Load and synchronizing usable information from the database. Just a moment, please. After some tinkering and adjustments by Grace, transportation machine that was supposed to be scrambled is now operational once again. As Grace watches the little robot stand up and enter standby mode, a look of satisfaction lights up on her face. Great! Now let's get a move on.
See ya, little guy. May we meet again.
Totally repaired and so easily. Impressive.
Wow, it just rammed that etheric.
Is it trying to help us? The Ethereal's closing in on it. We gotta stop it.
Warning, multiple ether signals detected. Likely enemies.
Is it just me, or is the ground moving? That's a lot of ethereals.
Be careful.
How do we math this? Up. Left. Down. Right. Up and left. down. And right again.
Let's see what else I can use around here.
Utan?
Well
Oh.
done.
So I can do it with both areas. Yes. Okay, so left is definitely stuck.
Energy storage approaching maximum. Nearly there.
Trying to see how much of this little guy can take.
I'm getting corruption warnings on the controller. We'd better work fast, Phaethon.
Wow, that one's powerful.
It's big.
Wait, what are you doing?
Little man, what are you doing?
Oh, thank you. That's the last of the energy.
Poor little man.
The energy collection is almost finished.
Nice. Finally, all charged up.
Warning. Abnormal ether reaction detected.
Okay.
Wait! Don't run away! I knew it wasn't going to be
Or-
that easy. Move to plan B.
Or... But there's so much to collect. Alright. Critical stage of commission, go.
Keep the enemies at bay while I start a debug.
Grace is based on ultimate, right? Wow, I missed all my shots good. Yes, Grace is based on ultimate.
Grab a couple more. Perfect timing.
Ow, face.
Avoided. Shark Nami! You ready? Don't do it. I'll help this time. Get lost! Take this. I'm here. Max potential energy.
Around and stop!
Wanna help me test this?
I wish she could gain more energy. Because her energy regen's pretty bad. At least for the trial use one. She's specifically movement? Okay. I wasn't sure because I didn't know. Fences are still holding strong, but there is no sign of baiting from either the invading ethereals or the rampaging heavy machine base.
Be careful. New ethereals keep appearing within the detection range.
Grace, are you done troubleshooting? The ethereals are going on a rampage if you're still taking your time.
Grace, are you done troubleshooting?
Emergency removal of control permissions is still in progress. Give me a bit more time.
Warning. Ether activity rapidly accelerating. Speculation. A particularly large ethereal unit, or a large group of ethereals, is approaching. Master, have a guess.
Now is not a good time to be joking, Fairy. Belle, can you convince Grace to get out of here?
But I like the joke.
Detecting permission ownership, processing the switch, disabling cloud invocation, matching admin keys. Almost there. Almost!
Grace, watch out!
Oh.
A shrieking noise tears through the air. Beside Grace, flying debris and dust stops the oddly shaped monster's advances.
That was the sound of a heavy cannon? Who's attacking?
Warning. Unknown individuals approaching.
First hail of bullets hits the helpless enemies who failed to find cover. With an almighty cracking sound, suppresses and drives away all ethereal present.
Is this a modded Guardian Mark II tactical mech?
Oh, wow, you can tell it's modded with just one look. Seems like you're not completely off your game, Grace Howard. The ethereals won't stay subdued for long. Let's talk outside the hollow.
Mission complete. Mission complete for Grace Story 1. A while later, in a safety zone out of the hollow.
Hollow evacuation successful. Are you alright?
Fine, Yost is a real star. I'm fine. What about you, Grace?
I'm good, but what about Grace? Is she alright?
Well, despite a few hiccups, the troubleshooting is all done.
Ah, fiddling around with machines while surrounded by monsters. Good to see that your morbid determination has never changed.
Oh, right. I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you so much for reaching out to help despite all that danger.
I feel like she might be a friend or old high school colleague.
Thanking people. Huh, that's a marked improvement.
I've seen others similar to you, but you're truly one of a kind.
Finally, a compliment from you? Better late than ever, I guess.
She wasn't talking about you, smart-looking woman, because...
The more I look at you, the more beautiful your curves are. And the sheer power you contain.
Uh-huh.
Wait up. Flattery's one thing, but I think you've gone a little too far.
Once again, not talking about you.
I think I know what's going to happen next.
This may be weird, but... Can I please pet you?
What the... Are you crazy? How could you ask something so rude? I mean, just a handshake would have been fine, but...
I'm sorry, I just can't help it.
Just hang on. Let me get mentally prepared for that.
The young stranger waves her hands and closes her eyes in a panic, searing herself for what's coming, but Grace passes her like nothing and goes directly to the legs of her tactical mech.
Oh my, does this coating give additional insulation to the hull? Oh, and I bet the power supply inside is being upgraded too, right? I can hear it just humming with power, grunting, I love it!
It appears our savior is paralyzed. If I'm not mistaken, she's also shivering? Her face looks so red. Belle, Should we go comfort her?
Oh, I thought you changed at least a little bit, but I was majorly wrong. You're still infatuated with machines and ignoring people around you. The frosty cold iron witch, Grace Howard.
Hmm? You're this kid's mechanic? Pleased to meet you. Your child is really powerful.
Ugh, shut up! We've known each other for ages. It's just you never took me seriously because of your twisted values.
Huh? We know each other. But I can hardly remember seeing such a cool modded guardian mech like this before. Could you help refresh my memory?
I am talking about me! Let go of my work, you mecha addict!
You know, I kind of
You
emphasize.
know, I kinda empathize.
Sorry, habits of the trade. Could you please tell me your name? Oh, or tell me about this kid's corpus data.
As expected, you really don't remember me. That's fine. I'll just have to mercilessly beat you in a tech battle!
Beat me in a tech battle? Oh, you're the second technological partner 3 Gates mentioned, right?
Yes! I, Betty Brenda, am your opponent! And I will beat you in this bid. It'll be a total humiliation for you and Bellabog!
You know, Bellbog ain't doing so hot financially. You probably could beat them, and it probably wouldn't hurt their moral gain, if anything. They'll just be like, whatever, we'll find another mech. Later, Brant Street construction site, you got EOS back. Made it back safe and sound. Thanks to your guidance, the kid has now calmed down. Is the mechanic okay? I think she's okay. I didn't see any injuries. I'm asking if you're okay with her. Didn't she say she's your rival in the bidding process? And she seems to know you? Who knows? I can't remember much of it. Compared to her, I'm more concerned about my kid's logic core. If the awakening in the hollow went well, I should be able to extract data from the logic core now. Let's call it a day. You can take EOS home. I'll examine the hull when I get back. I'll get in touch with you guys if I have any updates or need your help again. I'm going to investigate that mechanic. See you, Grace. Grace's gaze returns to the machine and the moment she says goodbye. Alright. Mission complete. Go back to the video store. We'll just fast travel. Thanks so much for your help. Speaking of which, the mechanic who came to our aid in that crucial moment, I think her name was Betty. You remember her? Oh yeah, I was just digging around, saw the name Betty Branda on the roster at Rose Institution of Technology. She's in the same year as me. Once again, school. Schoolmates, huh? It's normal at a school that size not to remember anyone. I found a group photo of our research team and realized she was actually my classmate. Classmates? Then you must have been close, otherwise you'd remember. I looked up the research log for my grad project and found out she was actually on my research team. The same team? Then I checked the Institute's dormitory records and discovered we lived in the same dorm the whole time. You're really messed up, Grace. Repent. This is your fault, Grace. Putting aside the fact that you were schoolmates, you were classmates, and even dorm mates, you shouldn't forget them. Put yourself in her shoes. It's completely understandable for Betty to be upset, even angry. Sigh. So you think it's my fault too? Sweet Pea said the same thing. I couldn't be helped. Bruce, Institute of Technology, is the holy land of mechanical engineering, with thousands of fascinating mechanical prototypes in there. Didn't even have enough time to get to know all the kids there. Stop saying kids, because you know they're talking about machines. How could I have any energy left over to socializing? Anyway, I'll apologize to Betty next time I see her. Okay. Talk to Wise about Grace. Finish the story quest. I thought Grace's current obsession with machinery was extreme. Little did I know she used to be even crazier about them. Her former classmate has turned into her rival. That's awkward. But we never need to experience things like that. Grace is special. Indeed, her extreme obsession surely contributes to her extraordinary accomplishments. She's already the tech director of Bellabog Industries at such a young age. She's indeed a genius mechanic. Her mission isn't over yet, so let's work with her when she's made progress in her research. In the meantime, we can attend to other matters first. Take a break. Work, Yosh. Hello, boyo. How's work been? Episode of Greatest Age Story, The Iron Witch 2 is now available. Go into immersive storytelling part 2. One day after accepting Grace's commission in the parking lot of the Random Play video store on 6th Street, Janice quartered new era due today is the day for an important family event. Bring the business car. In truth, only one of the siblings is actually repairing while the other is resting. Attention, you have received an email from Grace Howard, the head technician at Belobog Industries. AI pausing the music for car repairs to broadcast the content of the email. Ahem. Wise, this is Grace. Wise Bell, this is Grace. Are you two free by any chance? I've already extracted enough data from the logic core. We're now ready for the next phase. So many airplane parts, I bet. I need your help with something, but this time it's kind of special. I don't need Faithin to make an appearance, just you two. If you're free, we can meet up at the old spot, Brant Street construction site. Mail ends. Drafting reply. I think I'll pass. Today is an important day. We need to repair our car. See you next time. Please say send if you wish to send this reply. Go to Brant Street construction site. My siblings arrive at Brant Street construction site without incident. You arrive at the destination. The large mech emits a low thrum. As if in anticipation of guests arriving, a familiar figure in overalls greets you with a smile.
Hello, you two. You're quick. What about the little one?
I didn't bring him because we're not heading into any hollows. I didn't bring him because you didn't want him to be harassed by weirdos. Yikes. One or two. Well,
we didn't bring Eos because we don't want it to be harassed by weirdos.
What? There are weirdos trying to harass Eos? Who is it? Tell me and I'll teach them a lesson.
We know she'd be dense.
So Grace really doesn't think she's doing anything wrong.
The large machine next to her steps back and forth to one side, seemingly restless.
Good kid. Don't worry, these two aren't the bad guys.
The logic core that was awakened last time. Have you tried booting it up? Any issues?
Don't worry, it's only partially booted for now. After the last troubleshooting session, I've managed to fully filter out the data and divert control of basic functions away from the dangerous infected data. Now I just have to wipe any sensitive data left behind regarding the prototype, and it'll be ready for the delivery to 3 Gates.
Barry, can you help with clearing the sensitive data?
Negative. All logic cores that pass the forbidden fruit test, i.e., the core systems of AI-enabled machinery, are incompatible with my protocols. Forced intervention can have unforeseen consequences.
Good to know.
Also, I prefer not to interact with ether-corrupted data.
Wow, frick you.
It's rare to see her retreat from a request like this. Fairy,
Better
why
boil.
would you refuse to access data corrupted by ether?
I've prepared 10 disgusting metaphors to explain it to you. Which would you like to hear? Note, human tolerance is limited to about 10 on the disgust scale.
Can we do
What's
the
score of
100?
least disgusting one.
11.
How about we get back to the
How
commission?
about we get back to the commission?
This commission doesn't require your faith in disguise. You two alone can handle it. I'm gonna debug this kid's cognitive command system. Only a few basic protocols are needed to set up a link between commands and its behavior. Put simply, I'll issue commands like go left, go right, touch this, touch that, and you'll need to follow my instructions in front of it so that it understands the connection between the commands and the actions. Once cognition is established, act out the commands from the kid to help solidify it. It's like teaching a toddler how to crawl or stand up. Got it? I'll run some system tests on this baby first. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't paying attention. I just heard, oh, we're gonna fix this guy up some more. I'm like, okay. Step 1 of cognitive tuning is to calibrate command functions for this child to make sure you're receiving accurate commands. Basically, all you have to do is touch either a wooden box or a metal bucket and he'll recognize the item and then send the corresponding signal back to my control terminal. The child agreed to return a red signal when a box is detected and a green signal for a bucket. That's more straightforward than I thought. The most complicated systems often start with the simplest intentions. Yeah, they do. Now it's your turn, just touch the box with a bucket. Mr. Bucket. Tall steel bucket that feels thick and sturdy to the touch. Bucket, so the signal should be green. Exactly. Great work, my child. When box is built like a tank, typically Bellbog Heavy Industries style. Box signal should be red. Correct. That's my good kid. Initial calibration is complete. It's a great start, but today's class isn't over yet. Now time for some basic testing of the logic function. Just follow the sequence we agreed on. Red, green, red, green. Oh, red, green, red, red, green. What kind of strange thing is that? I gotta touch the box or bucket in a certain order so that the kid can tell if you're following the rules. Signal recognition, forming cognition, building rules, and executing judgment. That's the red, green, red, red, green deal. Your turn proxy, red, green, red, red, green. Red. Green. Red. Red. Green. Red, green, red, red, green. That's correct. Completely correct. After running a series of commands, Grace finally announces that the cognition system has been successfully calibrated.
Great job. Well done. The cognitive commands have been recorded with precision. My only regret is that my little cutie Eos couldn't make it here today. The whole point of setting up this scheduled maintenance was an excuse to see that roly-poly kiddo running around.
Made it quite obvious. No wonder you bossed me around all day.
Grace, you've made that quite obvious.
All right, the controls have been sufficiently calibrated. Now I'll perform a full reboot to test the effects.
A full reboot, huh? Hope it's not going to lose control again.
No problem. I'm fully prepared. I've dismissed all the onlookers and kept the kids' fuel to a minimum. And Bellabog Industries has updated their health insurance recently. You have accident coverage, right?
We'll see.
Why am I not feeling reassured? You seem fully prepared for things to go wrong.
Don't worry. I'm a professional technician, and I've got everything under control. Let's get started.
Look, everything's under control until it's not under control. It's fine. Grace taps the control panel a few times, and the heavy machine base blurts out a complex string of electronical sounds before sitting up in a more upright position.
Very well. The control system permissions are operational. Let's start the first cognitive command test. Go 5 meters forward. Command unfulfilled. Repeating command. Go 5 meters forward.
The mech remains standing still.
That's strange. Why isn't it following my commands? Unless...
Danger! Belle, get behind me!
The battery in my control panel is dead. No wonder this kid's been so quiet. It wasn't ignoring my commands. It couldn't receive them. False alarm.
I propose that we ban Grace from ever touching Eos again.
Agreed, and all the other Bang Boo at home.
Agreed. And all the other Bang Boo at home.
I need to get a backup power supply. Keep an eye on this kid for me, would ya? Its cognition systems are still fragile, so don't provoke it. And don't let anyone get close to it, including yourselves.
I have to get back to the store for a moment. Be careful, okay, Belle?
Soon the only thing that can be heard around is the low thrum of the heavy machine base running. To decide it's a mess, let's help Grace tidy things up while we're here. Red. The box really sturdy and looks pretty heavy. Moving it turns out to be a workout. Move the box. For some efforts, they are successfully moved. And the bucket is even more challenging. Move the bucket. I feel like the bucket would be easier because you just like turn it on its side and then... It's a bit harder than you expected. You need to include more physical activity alongside gaming and work. Cop beep beep. That sounds a heavy machine base. Let's go check. The heavy machine base continues to produce inscrutable noises. Right then, the sound of a confident footsteps accompanied by a familiar voice reach you.
Don't panic. The cognitive unit hasn't received any input commands for a while, so the machine's just running a system diagnostic.
It's the other mechanic, Betty. What are you doing here?
Betty? What are you doing here?
Have we met? How do you know me?
Wow, you are almost as bad as Grace. Grace told me about you.
Grace told me about you.
I see. So you're the Iron Witch's apprentice, aren't you? Which is why you're keeping guard here. Why is the system diagnostic showing such a strong likelihood of startup? Could it be?
Saying that the young mechanic you crossed paths with before strides up to the machine base. Don't get too close. Grace said it's dangerous for outsiders to get too close.
No, don't get too close.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing here. Her machines usually have a soft reset button placed at the back. If I'm able to get there, I can... Oh, no need to be so paranoid, you scrap heap. I am here to save you.
Once you do close enough, Betty suddenly dodges and darts to the rear panel of the mech, slapping up Martin hard.
I knew it. There was a repeat air loop during the self-diagnostic. Onboard memory was getting sapped, so a soft reboot did the trick. It's all because of her. Insisting on the stupid logic core is what has caused the problem.
Grace is just wrong. Logic core, what's wrong with it?
Logic core? What's wrong with it?
The logic core is a precious technological breakthrough that grants mechanical creations the ability to have independent consciousness, potentially even enlightening a machine enough to pass the forbidden fruit test and be truly endowed the soul of an individual. However, this kind of technology is not required for production tools like industrial machines. I admit that the efficiency and work capacity of Belobog's heavy machinery are superb, but the cost of production and maintenance is going to be out of this world. Unfortunately, buyers on the market love pursuing these unnecessary and uncontrollable gold-plated features, so the industries followed suit and started researching personality tools. Let me ask you, if you want to make an axe that chops wood faster, will you equip it with jet thrusters, AI systems, and a voice that yells at you, "Master, Master," every time you poke it?
A jet axe? So cool. I wouldn't mind calling me master. That sounds a bit much.
Sounds a little bit much.
Listen up, apprentice. Tools are just tools. Their value lies in being easy to get, easy to use, and easy to replace. Use them while they're good, and chuck them out once they're broken. Personifying or putting them before humans is heresy. And that's exactly the type of person your teacher is. She's mastered new applications for personified operating systems, and in doing so, has grown contemptuous of humanity. She's just a weirdo obsessed with tools who gets things backwards. Okay.
Betty speaks with emotion and slaps the heavy machine base beside her with a loud clang.
How is it moving again? Hang on. Stop right now. I was being careless just now, not hostile.
Abort startup.
Another voice stops the heavy machine base, causing it to return to standby mode.
That was a close one, but luckily I caught it. Didn't I say not to provoke this kid? Betty, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing. Just here to inform you. Three Gates Corp has officially recognized my company's application for tech cooperation. And, well, only one of us will be granted resource support on the evaluation day. Be forewarned, Grace.
I see. Oh, thanks so much for passing on the message. If there's nothing else, I'll keep tweaking my little problem child, okay? Oh, yeah. And as for you, thanks for your support today. I'll give you a call when I need a hand next time. You can head off now.
Having said that, Grace quickly walks over to the heavy machine base without looking back and focuses on her debugging work.
See that? Something might have happened just now, but she clearly cared more about the machine than her own apprentice. That's the cold iron witch I know. But it's fine. I'll soon let her know to never take people lightly.
Nobody seems to notice that sound coming out of the phone in Betty's pocket. External data download complete. Go back to the store, talk to Wise, talk about what happened today. Is this really just a talking, going back and forth? Fit for the mission? That seems like a waste of a mission and not being able to go into the core. Welcome back, Belle. You seem to have something to say. Did anything happen? There's so much that happened. There's a lot of bull honky. But Betty and Grace had an argument over the differing views of machines. It's a shame I wasn't there to witness it. According to Grace, she might have contacted us again before the press conference. That should be the last contact unless something unexpected crops up. After that, we can settle the commission fees. I have to admit it, I'm itching to know more. We should definitely dig into Grace's past when the opportunity comes knocking. Keep an eye on the group chat. While we're waiting for Grace's message, you can get back to your daily tasks. Thanks for your hard work. This whole Part 2 mission was just to talk and not go into a hollow. Grace 3 is active. Okay. Grace 3. Mentions to the commission. One day after you help Grace adjust the machines, you unexpectedly see a familiar figure on 6th Street. It's Grace's competitor, Betty Branda. What's you doing here? You need to share this news with your sibling. And what's Betty doing here? Street CCTV images retrieved. She appeared to be talking to an officer. Judging by her body language, 1, they were engaged in a heated discussion. 2, they were quietly arguing. Suggestion to better complete Grace Howard's commission. Master should learn more about this conversation. Why do you suggest I go over? Or what's your goal here? I just really want to know. Has a right to gossip too. Haha, I'm with Faye on this one. Go listen, and Belle, she thinks you're Grace's apprentice anyway, so there won't be any trouble. I'm sure there will be tons of trouble. Because I might report back to Grace, and she's going to be like, opportunity. Okay, I need to know what's happening if it's just for the sake of gossiping with my sibling. Hey, what's happening, Betty? Make sure the meeting point is safe. How many times do I have to repeat this? Are you Grace's apprentice? What are you doing here? 1 sec. Betty whispers something into the officer again, and then turns around. What brings you here? Does the Iron Witch have a message for me? Just passing by. Not pretty, you got a way better manners than your master. And there's actually no better time for you to be here than now. I happen to have a message for your master. He's already lost his bid. What? I completed my research and already submitted the results to 3 gates for review. We'll soon hold a presentation to demonstrate my results. I'm the first to hit the target. Go back and tell your master she's welcome to attend the presentation. Is it because you stole her data and used your own logic? I post the address of Knock Knock Business Channel. Please make sure she checks it. While time really has finally come to an end, don't let your master run away from the ending. Please tell her what I said. See you soon. Betty turns and leaves as soon as she finishes speaking. Okay. Go back to the store. Discuss what you said with Wise. First floor. Belle, you're finally back. Here, have some water and tell me everything you know. Let me give you the scoop. You share Betty's message with your family. That's unexpected. Not only did Betty complete the technical research early, she's also inviting her rival to her presentation. Awesome, I can't wait to see them bite each other's heads off. Very please don't speak like those netizens on internet. And Belle, we should text Grace and tell her about it right away. Speaking of, Grace, are you in? Not here. You're replying to me then. Quit fiddling around those children of yours. We've got some key intel for you. Betty wants to challenge you. Betty says she's achieved a technical milestone. Bragged about how she's going to win the bid. She's put together a meet and greet with the 3 gates reps. She asked Belle to get you to attend to. Dress knocked on his business channel. There's the Tech Corporation. Hey, let me see. It's somewhat strange. What's that? Your address is the meet and greet. It's inside a hollow. Huh? Inside a hollow. Yeah, a companion hollow off the Lebanon Hollow. It's an old construction site. I'm guessing Betty's technical milestone has to do with the modded Guardian mech of hers. Maybe she's meeting those reps inside the hull to give a demonstration of its firepower. One of the 3 departments from 3 Gates Corporation is military. Their cooperation is based around military tech. That makes sense. Want to go to the meet and greet, Grace? It's up to you. Let's go take a look. It'll be a big loss for Belbog to miss out on this bid. Thank you. Knowing your enemy isn't always the worst thing. Besides, you can check out this new tech in action. Could I count you 2 for navigation? Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready whenever. Alright, let's go. Into the hollow. Just trial. We have Grace. We're going to add, once again, Ellen and Sokaku.
Is it work time? Is food included?
Following Fairy's navigation, everyone is finally brought to Betty's locations. Beside her stands the modded Guardian Mark II technical mech.
You're too slow, Iron Witch.
Betty!
I'm already warmed up. Introducing the new tactical mech, upgraded for CoreLogic OS. Witch Hunter Alpha. Come on, demonstrate your might to our guests. Commence offensive maneuvers at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Following orders.
What?
Mechs respond in a clear human voice and instantly performs a complex array of technical motions. It's an AI enable. It seems familiar with. It seems familiar. Not familiar. Weird. It seems similar to the mech Grace was debugging.
It seems similar to that mech Grace was debugging.
Oh, what's wrong, Grace? Hard to believe the personality OS you were so proud of has been replicated by someone like me. A cheaper, more productive, and easier to deploy modular personality OS. The maintenance costs are half what you pay. There are none of the whole stability or personality disorder risks you fretted about. Didn't the market applaud your tech patents? They'd always say only someone who loves tech as much as Grace could achieve this.
Yeah, that's right, because hers actually takes a lot of effort to do.
The cold and withdrawn Iron Witch, a weirdo who treats machines like people. This black magic you've been researching for so long, cracked just like that by me. Ooh.
The way home, the mech completes its tactical maneuvers before returning to Betty's side.
Task complete. I suggest switching to auto defense mode. Is that okay, Master?
Go ahead.
Its intelligence system is crude, but I like its gumption. Approximately 1/1,000th as professional as me.
Enough, Fairy. Don't add fuel to the fire. Belle, how is Grace doing?
Are you okay? I don't think it's as powerful as the machine you've trained.
Don't worry. I doubt it's as powerful as the machine you trained.
That voice is so lovely.
She gave in so easily. But somehow, I'm not surprised at all.
It responded to the voice command and executed the instructions without any redundant movements, and the steering mechanism's brake nozzle is gorgeous. It only listed one default command when recommending actions, and still so immature. I love it!
Oh, enjoying it? Why are you admiring your rival's work?
She just loves machines.
This kid looks really good.
She doesn't want to shoot herself in the foot.
Grace,
None of
You
these
can't praise your
actions.
rival like that.
Either action is good, but whatever.
Yes. I don't like it yet. You claim to have replicated Belobog Industries' patent, but I won't buy it just like that. I'll believe it when I see this kid show us a little more. Show it to me. Right here, right now. Best if you let me take it apart myself so I can see better.
This is getting weirder and weirder.
Why would I let my rival disassemble my work? But, well, you do have a point. I'll have Witch Hunter Alpha accompany you to demonstrate the difference in technological achievements. I've uploaded the coordinates of Three Gates' meeting place to Witch Hunter Alpha's memory. Enjoy its company and appreciate its skills along the way.
Really? Thanks. But this doesn't mean I concede.
I'm starting to worry she might side with the enemy.
This is the meeting point Betty mentioned. I didn't expect this kind of company. Prepare for combat. Let's
Guess so.
go. Grab a couple more.
Yup. Die.
Perfect timing. Watch out, surprise attack.
He was right about the movement. I don't know if I'm a fan of it though.
Wanna help me test this?
Overkill. Bam. Oh, that's unfortunate for the guy that was behind me.
Stand still. Get back. Take this. Grab a couple more.
How about this?
Thanks for your business. I hope nothing happens when the Three Gates reps arrive.
I hope so too. Riley proudly showcases her masterpiece following her command. An enhanced mech named Witch Hunter Alpha dutifully takes its position guarding Grace. Is it really that reliable? Worrying about the powerful enemies in Hollow. When hearing your warning, the proud mech bursts into laughter. Ha, these small-time ethereals are no match for my almighty Witch Hunter Alpha. A mechanic. It's true that there is not even a single scratch on the mecha's but robust armor. How will you demonstrate its power? And it points at a specific location. This is where I'm scheduled to meet the people from Greats Corp. Allow Witch Hunter Alpha to accompany you there. Betty is smiling confidently. Begin the escort service.
Alright, Witch Hunter Alpha, enable escort mode. Take out the ethereals up ahead first.
Orders received. Suppressing with force. No valid targets remaining.
Cool.
That was fast and so accurate.
Don't praise your rival.
Oh, I am just getting started.
Warning. Units with high ether activity detected ahead. They are likely strong enemies. A direct confrontation is not suggested. Scanning for a suitable detour.
High-risk ethereal assault. Transcend annihilation.
It just sped off.
Incredible! Such a powerful hit!
Witch Hunter Alpha suddenly speaks with a smooth, synthesized mechanical voice, seeking your evaluation on whether its actions align with the escort requirements. Please provide corrective instructions if there are any violations. Don't worry, you've done a great job.
Feedback saved to data table.
You don't need to punch it harder.
Cancelled. Warning. The area ahead contains many unfinished buildings. The path forward is blocked. Strategy modification is required. Scanning for a suitable detour.
Is it trying to force its way through?
Now, that's surprising.
Guess we just go.
Can everybody hear me? I've decided to give you a special demonstration of the long-range firepower of Witch Hunter Alpha. The personalized operating system I built is more precise than your version, Grace. You can command it effortlessly. Witch Hunter Alpha, destroy hostile units ahead! Open fire!
Target locked. Awaiting orders. Catapult. Guided missile launched.
Huh? It missed.
No. It's still...
So you could tell, right? Now, correct. It can identify the best target to strike.
Interesting.
Relying on Witch Hunter Alpha's superior firepower, mobility, and response speed, the group soon arrives at the location Betty has provided.
We're here. Good timing. The 3 Gates reps and public security will arrive shortly. How about it, Grace? Willing to admit defeat?
I'm willing to admit this kid is indeed a superior mech, with strong firepower, good mobility, and responsive controls. A weapon well suited for mass production. When I first encountered it a few days back, it didn't have the personality OS installed. I never expected our patent to be reverse engineered to such an extent in such little time.
I finally got to see the day that Grace admits defeat! Ho-ho!
Not just yet. I have a question to ask you first.
Ask away.
It's not a question for you. It's for the kid.
What?
Grace approaches Witch Hunter Alpha, and now in the defense mode, and when its targeting system eliminates her, she says,
Witch Hunter Alpha, how high should the driver's seat be set?
I have neither a pulpit nor a seat. Your question does not make any sense.
What if you were to suggest a seat height? What would it be?
Nothing over 140 centimeters.
After listening to Witch Hunter Alpha's response, Grace's expression suddenly grows serious. She quickly leaves the mech, deliberately bypassing the targeting system's dead zone.
Seat height? What kind of question is that?
Betty, shut down Witch Hunter Alpha right now, or uninstall the personality OS. We need to take it out of the holo ASAP.
What nonsense.
I have no idea how you've gotten your hands on it, but I'm certain your personality OS is plagiarized from the data frame I've deployed in our prototype.
Oh. Hey, no need for such ugly accusations. Resorting to this all because you can't admit failure? Just because you asked a useless question, you're now accusing me of plagiarism?
140 centimeters. That was Coletta's height back then.
Huh?
The former president of Belobog Industries, Coletta's father, and my mentor, Horse. When he finalized his prototype, he calibrated a specific seat height so that his daughter could pilot it from the get-go. That height was directly embedded into the logic core. On the way here, I realized Witch Hunter Alpha's thinking patterns were similar to those of our kids. I was suspicious if you used the same data framework. The answer to this question has finally convinced me. Only our prototype, a Belobog Industries mech, could know this by default, because my sweepy gets mad if the seat is set too high.
How you and your venomous slander? That's just a coincidence.
You know deep in your heart it's not. Listen to me, buddy. The logic core data from the prototype hasn't had comprehensive troubleshooting yet. There's still lots of corrupted data that needs stripping away. Using a copied framework means it's also contaminated with corrupted data, and we've already been inside the hollow for over 2 hours. This kid is at risk of losing control at any second.
Why would... No way, you're lying. I won't be tricked.
Really? Still not giving up. Fine. Here's another task for Witch Hunter Alpha then. Translate this. Red, green, red, red, green.
Red? Green? Now what are you up to?
Box, bucket. Box, box, bucket.
Huh? How are you speaking in unison?
Because this is the cognitive command code I installed when I debugged my kid. Wake up, Betty. Turn off Witch Hunter Alpha right now.
Betty saw the data while we were troubleshooting. You can tell it's plagiarism because she's copied all the other errors over there too.
You can tell it's plagiarized because she copied all the errors over too.
Warning. Hostile behavior detected. Initiating self-defense mode.
I know you're just bluffing. Go, Witch Hunter Alpha. Get rid of this trickster witch.
The charm tactical machine moves holding high its heavy cannon.
Oh, huh?
Targeting its own mechanic.
Betty, watch out!
Hostile targets locked. Commencing pursuit.
Target system chases non-existent enemies and Witch Hunter Alpha plunges into the depths of the hollow.
Proxy, let's go after it!
Witch Hunter Alpha, stop!
It's lost control. After it!
Hello? Oh. That's pressure down. Got it. Corruption in the mine. Enemy sun general multiplier and only buildup res is reduced. One.
It's just a simple mistake, a little hiccup.
Oh.
Child is your heart and soul, right? Hurry up!
Oh no. Ow. Health, please.
It's that guided missile.
Has it stopped?
I've updated the target for the guidance module. You're just a machine. You dare defy me? This is your... What? It dodged it?
More health, please. Thank you.
Witch Hunter Alpha, enough now! Do as I say! Stop!
Was, I, good.
We have super. Ow. Alright, you stop that right now. Yup. Oh, if only I could have moved closer. There we go. Here it comes. Hi, big boy.
Commence demolition! Grab a couple more. Clear out.
There you go. Done.
No! Why won't you?
Don't lose your head. Just get after it.
Warning. Increase in engine output detected.
Very well then. You forced my hand. Now, set the explosives along its current trajectory. Go down!
It's still moving.
Why? Why?
Let's heal. About to enter a crucial step. Let's go! Defeat the mech.
Warning. Fire control system and onboard weapons have been damaged. Entering attack mode.
The target's hull has been damaged. Ether activity is steadily increasing.
That's no good. We're not doing enough damage to stop it.
Oh gosh, how could this happen?
Betty, what now? Any contingency strategies?
You're asking me?
Of course I'm asking you. You're that child's mechanic. You know it inside and out. Think about how to solve this problem.
The logic core is already corrupted. I can't command it.
Then do a manual reset.
Pull yourself together. Now's not the time to be pessimistic.
Careful! That mech's attacks are growing in intensity.
Are there any software vulnerabilities we can exploit? Any hardware damage? Contingency protocols? Module defects? Think! Quick!
Run.
What's that?
Run! Just run! I admit it. I plagiarized your data framework. I just built a simulation layer over the top of the base structure. I don't know how to deal with this situation. Let's run. Our weapons aren't enough to deal with it, and it will only get more dangerous as it corrupts.
So, what about your mission, then? What about the 3 Gates reps?
I'll explain things to them and let this crazy piece of metal fend for itself. And we can still call up the HIA to come take care of it.
What kind of joke is that?
Ah!
I've never heard Grace roar like that. So scary.
Why can't we run away? Anyone with common sense would do the same. We're facing an experimental weapon that's out of control, and our only control tool is broken.
Game. Game. Please. Don't break on me like that. It's broken, that's it. Let's leave things to PubSec or HIA. It's totally
I know
reasonable.
what you're thinking. You just won't give up on that mech. You want to save it like it's a person, but this obsession with machinery is fanaticism. Why are you making me stay with you?
Enough with all your nonsense. Leaving problems behind for someone else to handle. You're just shirking your obligations. You're that child's mechanic. It's your responsibility to deal with it. Run away? Have you thought about how many other people would be risking their lives because you neglected your duty?
Betty's shrewd expression gradually collapses beneath the anger of Grace's rebuke. It takes her a few seconds to squeeze out a stiff, stifled cry and answer.
I don't know what to
Hand over the control panel.
Huh? What are you gonna do?
Take back control.
Take back control of the logic core while it's being corrupted by ether? How?
You said that you only built an emulated control layer, right? If the central control system and mech command are carried through the emulated control layer instead of direct authorization from the logic core, then there's still a chance.
But that'll be almost impossible unless some magic happens.
Frosty Cold Iron Witch.
Huh?
Isn't that the name you've been mocking me with? If you need some magic, don't you need a witch on your side?
Here we go! Around and stop! The perfect bite! Ready? How about this? Yeah! Thanks for your business. Stand still. Grab a couple more. Around and stop!
Oh, there it is. Nothing around, right? Yeah. Straightforward path to freedom. Never mind. Why did it just kill itself? Hi.
Time to eat! Perfect timing. Alrighty. Here we go! Here we go!
Wow, that freeze though.
Its main control system's damaged. Now's the time. Betty, give me the control panel.
What? Here.
Cut autonomous order percentage. Switch permissions to G44. Ceasefire control radar module. Change power distribution to manual. Restart energy pump. Too slow.
Its logic core is out of control. We won't make it.
Is the soft reboot button in the middle of its frame?
Yeah. Wait, you want to try a manual reboot? Are you out of your mind? Isolate and disable weapons. It's done. Huh?
Right here.
Oh dear. What?
For free?
What a good kid. Welcome back.
After a short while, PubSec forces work together with weapon experts from Defense Force and dispose of Witch Hunter Alpha.
Yikes! I never expected those PubSec agents to come so fast. I didn't get a chance to appreciate that kid's insulation coat as much as I would have liked. What a texture, despite all the battle damage.
Grace, you're awesome. You really are a witch. You did it.
Grace, you're awesome.
Looks like Grace isn't a machine maniac with the screw loose. Her wealth of professional expertise just shows in unconventional ways.
Hey, that was rude. Do you think it's easy being a corporate technician like me? Especially considering how young I am. As an apology, I'll let you give me this cute little thing to pet. I mean, research for a few days.
I'll never hand Eos over to you. Go on, Eos. She won't hurt you. I'll let her take it for a little bit.
Here's your reward. Go on, Eos. She won't hurt you.
As everyone calms down, the Three Gates corpse reps past as it kept by with a crestfallen-looking young girl. And we salute Eos for his sacrifice for the family, and we'll hope to see him soon, eventually.
Betty. Betty Brenda!
If you want to laugh at me, be my guest. I've got nothing to say.
Great job constructing that emulated control layer.
Huh?
The voice print conversion command was so good I almost got fooled. Even though the incomplete data framework caused lots of operational errors and low efficiency, there's still lots of room for improvement. If you're interested in personality OS research, I can give you some sample data from our prototype. Of course, you'll have to wait until your suspension is over and you've regained your mechanics license.
I lost. Completely, thoroughly. Good luck with your technical collaboration, Grace Howard.
The young mechanic follows the merging units out of the hollows once more, and just for a second, her back seems to be just a little straighter. You're still willing to give her sample data? What a gentle witch.
What a gentle witch.
Proxy, have you heard of horsepower as a unit of measurement? It indicates how many horses would be required for an equivalent output of force.
Correct.
Industrial machinery usually has a horsepower of several hundred or several thousand. Don't you think this is a real boon for horses? Because these machines end up saving hundreds of them from the pain of manual labor.
Sure.
People are just the same. An industrial machine can save dozens of engineer teams from hollow-related danger, and a tactical mech can save several combat squads from having to face ethereals.
Oh, Anna. I'm doing alright.
And me? Actually, I can't say that I simply love machinery. All I'm infatuated with is the prospect of saving humans from getting ruined inside the hollows, and sparing their families all the suffering and grief. I may have destroyed many times the machines that my peers, indirectly or otherwise, have. So that's really why I'm a witch, you know? Even if it makes me cry out in sorrow, I still have to send these kids out there to face fatal threats. But if there were more witches like me in New Eridu's future, just a few more people willing to care for these machines and shed tears for their sacrifices, well, maybe these kids would be more willing to forgive us for what we expect of them.
Grace takes the heavy machine base back with her for checkup and repairs. I finally wrapped up the Grace's commission. I should take EOS back to the shop and take a break. Commission is completed successful. You've done great, Belle. You too. Don't have to get to see such a cool side of Grace. Turns out a frosty cold Iron Witch isn't a degrading nickname, but a honorable title. Also, no one gets injured in the end. That's a relief. Indeed. Belle, I'm curious about what you think. Should tools just be tools? Can we get attached to them? If we're nice to them, is that it'll be easier for us to give up on them later? Does that make us kind or heartless? I agree with Grace, I agree with Betty, I don't know either. I agree with Grace. Really, I kind of had a hunch you would think that way. Anyway, the commission has finally come to an end. Smoothly, let's get some rest and get back to our routine. Take a break. Iron Witch. Amazing Grace. We're in the middle of story, right? God, feels like there's a lot more commissions available now. I feel like we're going to end right now. Level 40. We're so close. Okay. So let's read the new story, see if we can do Gamba, and then probably call it a stream. Info. PubSec's safety lecture is a success. All seats were filled. A few days ago, the Janus Quarter Public Security held a security lecture in the conference hall at Luminous Square branch. The event was packed with local residents, making for a lively atmosphere. During the QA session, PubSec Chief Officers Brigger and Bryan answered questions from reporters and citizens, sharing their insights on recent incidents and strategies for preventing hollow disasters. And didn't they say Inspector Brigger was supposed to be interviewed together with officer out of the front line who organized the event? I saw yesterday there were so many people I didn't think Inspector Brigger had such influence. It was pretty amazing. I heard a lot of residents only participate to support the PubSec officer responsible for organizing the event, but she happened to be an emergency task, so had to go on an investigation with her colleague. Giving up the chance to be interviewed with the inspector? That shows passion. Thank you, unknown hero. Thank you, unknown hero. Commission. Professional hollow service signal repair. Quality part-time gig. Easy to get started. High daily pay. Only one worker needed. Approach us fast. Bump, bump. How many times have you already bumping this? I've seen that troll post like this before. Where are all the comments? Keep seeing the exact same post. First one is legit high paying gig, but everyone since then has been a scam. OP, your ID doesn't even look remotely close to the real one. Me. Sure. The job's yours. Hang on, that ID. This is not a fake. This is the partner of that OP who posted the really high paying gig before. Are you saying I just missed out on another fat commission? Too bad, boyo. Great partner for mining ethereal stalagmite? Yes. Creating partners to collect ether crystal stalagmites together. I'll provide all tools and specific coordinations. I'll be taking the excavated ether crystal stalagmites, but the compensation will definitely be worth your while. Using tools to excavate ether crystal stalagmites, as in digging them up the old-fashioned way by hand. Mechanized mining has been the standard for years now, but back when New Eridu was first being built, everyone was out there chipping away with their shovels. Did OP sign up for some retro mining throwback camp, or just trying to relive the good old days? Let me some primitive technology. OP's ID checks out. I think I know where OP is talking about. The ether activity's been kind of wonky there lately. You'll stay safe, OP. I'll do it. Alright, just sent you the coordinates. Let's see. Commission request. Urgent. Valuable items sought. Coordinates. Lemon Hollow construction zone. Urgent commission to keep it short. Recently, while my brother and I were working in Hollow, we lost a very important item. Bell collar made of special material, which is extremely significant to us and our family. We'll give the general area where the item was lost, and will require the proxy guide us to the site to search together. I'm first. Looks like an easy job. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Commission item is important. I can't trust any old reckless proxy like you. The item is small without any distinction features, so it'll be hard to find. Doesn't look like a tough commission, but it seems to have a lot of ethereals in that area. Adorable kitty kissers, moi moi. Adorable there are bear kissers, moi moi. The Internet team would like to remind you that Internet is not a place outside the law. Please do not post content that may harass or attack other users, causing them to distress. Should you continue to violate the Internet-friendly community guideline, the Internet team may take disciplinary actions against your account, such as issuing a mute or ban. I can understand if the commission item is very important to you, right? Oh my god. Help emergency search. Got any info on an internet user called Rain. She took my commission but hasn't replied to me since last week. I'm worried sick. If anyone has any information, I would be eternally grateful. Do you think it's possible that he could complete your commission and ran off? No way. I asked around and found out that she has good reputation in the industry, and my commission wasn't even that much. OP, the person you mentioned. Do they have a round avatar with a rain clouds? Yes, that's the one. Do you know anything? I'll DM you to tell you the truth. Me and some others are looking for rain too. Post Vision Demolition case starting soon. New Eridu Dictionary has announced the first hearing of the sensational Vision Demolition case is about to get underway. On the day before the trial, all relevant personnel from the case, including defense patrolmen and legal counsel, the odd job agency of the Cunning Hares, will board a special airship in line with regulations to arrive at the Supreme Courts. Court claims the case will take the Republic hearing format with 300 seats available for registry by all new Eridu citizens over the legal age. Moreover, the 8 media companies, including Redo TV, have expressed interest in live streaming court proceedings. Those bloodthirsty murderers at the Crooked Company are going to pay the price. Vision isn't among tops, but don't have the same influence as New Eridu. Since it's a public case, there shouldn't be any surprises, but still I want to know where I'll be. So I know where I'll be, at home watching TV and not out doing commissions. I thought Proman of Visions would be throwing 7 different kinds of smoke to try and spin this, wrangling rounds to try and get out of it, but he's been quiet so far. I hope everything goes well. Let's see, intel. Change in activity, Luminant Hollow. I got some info today from a pro that activity in the Luminant Hollow has plummeted. Proxies were in business. It's great news. Companion Hollow Ether activity tends to fall more. Places that were previously endangered might be okay now. Free introduction to Hollow related business. Long-term investments. DM me if interested. Anyone got a squad together to explore Stellar Mansion? Your memory's off. Stellar Mansion is in the Cretan Hollow. It's the Ballot twins that are connected to the Lunan Hollow. The fluctuations to the Lunan Hollow have been unstable. It might resurge in the next few days. Host, am I the only one who doesn't understand modern arts? Went to the exhibits recently when the old capital fell. Ballot twins weren't as corrupted by the Hollow as they are now, so the investigators managed to save a number of exhibits. After seeing them, I have to say that investigators really need to risk their lives for these things. I disliked Gentleman with a Bang Boo and Ballot Brothers on Ethereal's back most. They felt like parodies of masterpieces to me, while also sucking up to the Ballot Twins owners. The artist is Kingston Bird. I've heard he never studied at any of the academies, just copies other people's works. I guess anything goes these days. Holographic Bang Boo. You're pretty rough on him, haha. Didn't receive any art training, that worked in the replica painting factory when he was young, copying famous paintings for 12 hours a day. He had a breakdown at work one day. He played a prank and added some silly elements to some famous paintings. The painting ended up in the hands of Ballot Brothers, who were so amused they tried to contact him. In the end, he told the gallery manager, the person who bought my paintings had terrible taste. I think he knows his own paintings are garbage, but getting one over the Ballot Brothers is pretty cool, lol. Not everything in the Ballot Brothers collection is rubbish. They sponsored an artist named David Gilbert, who I really liked. David's experiences surviving in a hollow as a young child influenced his artistic style. That's why his paintings like The Star Dancer in a Hollow and Signora Lisa often contain huge ethereals, just like the ones we saw when he was little. David Gilbert's paintings don't depict the ethereals with any sense of horror. I always thought he painted them with some sense of affection. Maybe his childhood experiences left him with some sort of attachment to them. So I remember him saying privately, "The Ballot brothers who made me change my paintings are far scarier than any ethereal." Ha ha ha. I did a search after hearing everyone praise him. Turns out he painted Bangbu crossing the River of Dreams when I was working overtime a lot. I saw these Bangbu working harder on the river. It really resonated with me. I immediately started to cry. I believe that is all the news stories except for this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Boast PubSec evidence stolen. According to a reliable source, a major incident just happened. An evidence carrier from PubSec was ambushed by gangs and using sophisticated methods while on a preset route in the Hollow. The evidence inside almost got stolen. Fortunately, 2 officers following up on leads from another case intercepted the gang in Hollow and successfully recovered the evidence. The evidence originally from a monument in a hollow near the old capital is potentially linked to a serious Hollow-related crimes. As such, Hand has now taken over its management. These guys must have taken PubSec's evidence carrier for some big corp's armored vehicles since they use the same model. They probably thought they were going to score big, but ended up with stuff that's worthless to most people. Those few extra crimes on their record. The non-PubSec vehicles travel on classified routes. The fact that they can be tracked down is mind-blowing. And taking over management of evidence from PubSec. This is only going to amp up the beef between those two. I heard PubSec was actually supposed to hand over this batch of evidence to Hand. Those two usually hate working together, although it sounds like they're just tossing a hot potato their way. Cool. New missions, new combat, story. A lot of story to read. Chivos! Let's drive it up to 15. Tactics? I'm sure I can look into this and see what I'm missing. Probably do that after I'm done with story, just so it'd be easier to go back to things. Yeah. Mail. Survey. We have prepared a survey to deepen our understanding of your experience and further improve the quality of the game. Please complete it below. You receive Polychrome 60 upon completion of the survey. Truly value your thoughts, suggestions. Sure. How's in Denny? Alright. We are at 2,000 Polychrome. I feel like that's not a lot for... Oh? They took away my special. Huh. I don't have a special draw. But I have 10. And I have 5. Do I have enough for... Oh, we could get physical chips. Oh, cool! Yeah, we can do that in a bit. How many of you do I have? I can get 4 more. I have 24 of you. It doesn't really matter that much. We'll do the 2. We get Pengu. 2 A's. Demon? That's new. 10 draw, let's go. 1A. No luck today, I guess. Oh?
Did you call office?
I wasn't expecting to get Piper. During special attack, tire spin, EX special attack, engine spin. Piper's movement speed increase when using special attack. 1 trillion tons. EX special attack really heavy or ultimate to launch a downward smash that hits an enemy. The physical damage dealt by the movement is increased by 10%. For each stack of power, this buff is further increased by 1%. Cool. Attack and anomaly proficiency. Is that what her stuff is right now? Base attack and then attack percentage. Gotcha. Oh, there's maintenance happening in 30 minutes. That's why. Wouldn't that be embarrassing to, like, you know, keep playing this game, and then all of a sudden, you know, your proxy this game is temporarily down for maintenance in about 6. Please plan your game accordingly. For details, refer to the in-game announcements.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
Alright. You know what? I'm glad I'm ending my stream now, because, whew, that'd be close. What's new? Oh, you can have Chingy. It's a new character coming. Santa. New gear. New partner. That makes sense. On the program, check in and obtain encrypted master tape times 10. Cool. There's the new Urdue City funding. There's the daily updates. New stock for upgrade material. That'll be coming in about 30 minutes or so, but we're going to have to end off the stream there. So, thank you for joining me on this journey for Zenless Zone Zero. Look forward to our next stream of this game or any other game that we have available to us. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.